The lakes had thawed, and April gave us t-shirt and sundress days, so we couldn't help but take advantage. We loaded up the 19-foot Coleman I bought used for $300 in 2016 and put the sun in the rearview mirror. Up o'er the mountains we rolled to my childhood salamander kingdom for the first paddle of the year. It wasn't a big grand golden sky evening, but the sun was somewhere under those clouds, and so we had hope. We loaded up the canoe extra, because I like when things are unforgettable, and we pushed out under the red buds of the dreaming tree, who smiled as we sailed off, for it too was once young and searching for the sun on these very banks. It was such a long anticipation. And oh, to feel that glide under the push of my paddle again.
So I started at the pass March 16th, and I remember it being so cold and thinking how shitty the weather was for a very long time after I started. Decided to drive there every day.
Right.
And I was just like, this is so bad. It's been so sunny this year so far.
It has. So see that opening with the rocks straight ahead?
Like a rock beach.
That's Salamander Cove. The canoe is tough because it's heavy, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty big. And it's an ordeal with the straps and blah blah. But when you get to just pull up in the truck with the two paddle boards, and we literally just pop them out and hop on. Look at all the geese on the rock over to our right. Peepers are gonna be so loud back here. We arrived at the island with just enough time to settle in and get a fire going before dark. One of my favorite feelings ever is getting to this spot and just being like not having anything else to do. The hills were mostly still bare, but the warm air after sundown was a true taste of summer. And to hear and smell the fire again, to be barefoot and feel the earth, it was like an old friend had finally come home. And while we waited for the coals to ready for dinner, I picked away at some new songs.
Mama said don't play with guns, but it's rough out on these back roads and we ain't the only ones. Trucking devil's water from the still down by the river to the border, where the keepers of the back road, Mama dear. Where to keep us so back, Mama dear. Oh, is this right, right? Me and my friends a little rough around the edges. That's just how we like to live. We work hard and we love our mother. We're a damn good kid.
I know this one.
Damn good kid.
This got stuck in my head when you were singing it a bunch.
Really?
Yeah.
Deep, deep.
We cooked hot dogs and beans and laid for a while, listening to the fire and the soundtrack of the pond. And once our souls were fully charged, we packed up and paddled back through the dark. A simple spring night we'll forever cherish. Make sure we don't hit any other rocks.
Oh my God.
I'm serious.
For the first time since probably the fall, I opened up The Earth Is Enough this morning and read a chapter.
Where are you up to?
It's not too far in, it's page 70 or 80, and he's basically just kind of reiterating over and over again how connected the guys are to fly fishing and just how